teams in the back over here making notes about this, okay? Okay, Taylor, you're the first one.
Sure.
Go.
The CEO of Tesla, Elon Musk, recently announced that the car manufacturer will produce self-driving cars within 3 years. Over the past decade, there has been a conversation around self-driving cars that has evolved from futuristic police chase sequences in Minority Report to figuring out which auto manufacturer will be the first to launch a commercially viable self-driving vehicle. These self-driving vehicles are the future, and although it's not clear how many lives they will save, it's obvious that human-driven cars come at a very high cost of danger. Unlike man-driven cars, there are no opportunities for a computer to be distracted, which is a leading cause of accidents in the United States. Thank you.
The primary issue with self-driving cars is the speed at which they are being pushed into use. Developers of autonomous cars have overlooked too many important issues that are key factors in the success of these cars. For example, who would buy a car that is programmed to kill its owner, who would kill its owner in order to save many others? This is one of the major problems. The majority of people would need to accept and use these cars for them to be successful. But if people can't trust a computer to make important moral decisions, few cars will be sold. I want to leave you with a story in order to illustrate the types of choices these cars will be required to make. There was a man who was a bridge master for the railway. He operated a drawbridge over a river, so he would control when the bridge was raised and lowered to let boats underneath or trains pass over. He also had a son who wanted to do everything with him, loved him very much, and was at work with him. One day, when the drawbridge was up, his son noticed a train was coming that the father didn't see, so he ran to tell his father so that he could lower the bridge, but slipped and fell through a maintenance hatch to where all the machinery is for raising and lowering the bridge. At that moment, the father saw his son fall in. He also noticed the train was coming and was forced to choose to lower the bridge to let the train pass and kill his son, or save his son and force the train to crash and kill the people on board. What would you want a computer to do?
Other teams back here, could you make sure you have comments from each one? Make sure you put a winner at the top. Make sure your name is on it. And I'll